Welcome to another episode on my Arduino MegaADK for Android and an Android tablet. I'll start with some experiments on the tablet, and the point is that last time I managed to get the display that it would print the seconds, the time, elapsed time for this loop, both on this part and on this part, and that didn't go well. It did work, but not as I expected. It had some very strange results, including negative ones. So I want to find out more about it, and let's first see how things run now, if things run now. And that's always exciting, because you never know how it works out. This is important moment. How will it work out? Does it run or doesn't it? Starting scratch, but I see nothing happening yet. Do I see animation problems, or I see a nice visual, although it says the Google Play Store has stopped, but I see here seconds. That is what I want to see. And that was a point last time as well. What happens now? Oh, okay, it continues. But as you can see, it is not very consistent. I can't use the key pressed because there's no keyboard. And apart from that, the seconds are not consistent. 8, what? Oops. While if you look right here, it's just one loop. It's a for loop. And well, this is a fixed integer. Well, it is fixed that I did it this way. And seconds draw, does it say seconds draw or seconds pressed? And I think it says seconds draw. Yeah, seconds draw. So it is indeed this one, but it makes no sense. So how to make sure that this actually does work? Not quite sure. Do I enlarge this? I think I had a point before that, so I stopped it. Now I'm running it. It's now twice as large. Does it give me a twice as large timing? I do hope it works. launched. 1, yes, and then I can see this again. Oh, and now I recall I need a delay on seconds draw. So this means that this is 16 seconds. But it was not 60 seconds. More like 60 microseconds or milliseconds. So it's not consistent at all. Ouch. Next what? Of course I can do something else as well. What I can do here, I can do here as well. So I have changed 650 into 550. So what I will do is say, well, not do nothing, but SRL2 does not exist, I know, but I don't mind right now. This is going to, no, that's not entirely true. For loop plus I, and that has to be like this. So for loop is printed, and that should not be at the same location, so I make a 500 for this. For loop, and then of course to indicate which part of the code it is, draw. So then I should see a rather quick increase of a number I being printed here, which results in here. The only thing that I still don't like is the time, because I want, and that is the first thing that or the reason that I started with experimenting with second. I want printed text being printed for some time. Not entirely true either. You see squares and ellipses on the screen, and I want those to be there for some time. Primarily the ellipse, but that is not happening. So I want to see which for loop takes which time, and delay isn't doing it. Should, but isn't. So let's find out how this works out. Stop the code, run. Moment of truth. Truth or dare? Nah, that's something different. Starting sketch. Launched. Launched how? Okay, with success apparently. That's one thing. But now, how? exactly. I am not finding anything now. Oops. That is not what I intended or expected or whatever. What's happening now? Is it still running? Is it doing anything at all? But this is not good. So let me change this again and remove this text. See if that matters. It should not, but who knows. I'm a novice on JavaScript. Let's just see what happens if I get the seconds draw text again. Then for some reason I should not put text for the draw I in here. But is that the case? Well, here I see once again whatever. Okay. Square, no, exclamation mark. What is that coming from? Yeah, from this line, but why? How? Seconds draw 11. And it is here for some time. And 10. What was what? Hello? Why do you go black? And it's back. And it's gone. Waiting. Is it coming back or not? Weird. And it's back again. What's going on here? Okay, last part for just the Android. So I haven't changed the code, but that was too quick to notice. Seconds roll 12. Let it be, and 11 and some or something. Now it doesn't do anything anymore. Am I too impatient? Could be. 11. Couple of times 11, and it's every time this, and I thought that would be 16. This doesn't make any sense. What is what? I need to find it out. Usually when you grab system time in seconds and another system time in second, you subtract it and then you get a nice result. But the time that is elapsing is not in seconds by any rate. It should be 1 most. So to me this is quite odd. It is completely inconsistent. Anyway, Android time is for now over. Well, purely Android. I am going to change into electronics and some C. Electronics with an oscilloscope and some coder. Maybe for some information, this is AVRC, and it has become clear to me that AVRC is in detail very different from standard C. Not just that it has functions like pin mode, analog write, digital write, serial print, etc. Also in primitives it is different, and primitives are like integer, real, or like byte. Well, and there is a difference because oh, by the way, real and if you have a number in decimals, then it is a float in C, not real. If you have byte, then you have a problem with translating it to standard C, because byte is not a primitive. You can define anything in C, including a byte, but using a byte just as is in C, not going to work. You will have to use character, C-H-A-R, but that's it. And from character you can define a byte, but you can't use byte just as is. That's one thing. Second, looking at the way this is, let me get the schematics. No change there yet. A photo-transistor through a voltage divider with probe 2. Then probe 1 behind the photo-resistor. They're both fischertechnik. Then probe 3 between the capacitor and the switch, and probe 4 between the switch and the LED, which gives this, which also gives this signaling. So this is the photo-resistor, this is the photo-transistor, and these are the two other probes. Now the time base is currently set to 200 milliseconds, which gives the following. nice Photoshop. So in this you can see that it takes a bit of time to change. If I do this, nothing happens. If I bring the lighting a little bit further down, no, nothing happens. If I take this light, then you see that it takes a few milliseconds to go to 1, and then you instantly also see it drop down. Well, not instantly, it's not a sharp 1, 0, but you see it sloping down. And do I actually have it set correctly? Yes, it is set to slope. Very good. Then last time it has also the very big question mark on this part of the circuit. Bringing back this, and we can see that, well, logically here you have a voltage, here you have a switch and an LED. When you press the switch, it is quite logically that the voltage is being released. This is storage, storage for electricity, and you press, you release it, and here you see a blinking LED. It blinks for a moment. Last time, when I showed it in reality, I saw a flash, but nothing here. So, will I see that now? Yes. Oh joy, I see it now. Does this mean that my circuit last time was wrong? No, because I had purposely left all the connections in here. Just maybe the time setting was not correct, but if I see it now, it just works. And indeed it is inversed. So right here you will see a drop, and here you will see a rise. The only thing that I expected, considering, and that is something that I need to know more about. There is a very low voltage going through, but I don't see the flash. So let me take a look with the bare eye, with the naked eye. Have it charge a bit, and then I'm talking about the capacitor. Then I see a very, very faint flash. But that proves that my theory was correct anyway. But why didn't I see it last time? I have no clue. Alright, more stuff. Then, as a final part of this episode, I made a little change and put a wire between this LED and a 5. In schematics, this is the LED and just a simple wire here. Reason for this is that it shows that this voltage is very low. So when I press it again, well, let's say it's 2.5 volts, something like that. Is that being detected? Well, I also have this input, serial monitor, and in that respect everything still works. So I shine the light, and I put my finger on it, which is very nice. And then what does the button LED do? Well, to know that I'll have to upload it. Button LED 1548 right now. What happens when I press the button? $341. So that value at the bottom is not 0, it's 141 volts apparently. Everything is in volts apparently. So that is a very, very clear answer, and a very nice answer as well. So that means that the voltage over the capacitor is now something like 4 volts, and now it's something to 3 volts, something like that. Few ripples here and there. Nice. So, as conclusion, button pressed, A1, high. Another button pressed, A0, high. Then, finally, both buttons pressed, and both high. So with this little addition, and apparently working since the values are the same, I thank you for watching. I hope the time comes soon that I can combine the Arduino MegaADK for Android and with Android tablet. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, follow me on Twitter, retweet and like, follow me on Instagram and leave comments. Please donate to keep the videos coming to you. More information on my website, and this is going to be continued. Bye bye.